Alright, guys, this Machop has been sniffing Noodle's butt for like 10 minutes, and I really don't know what to do. Do I stop it? Do I be a bro and let it happen? I have no idea. Hello everyone, I am ThirdMarioBrother, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. In the last episode, we made it here to the Kanto region proper on the SS Aqua and landed in Vermilion City, the town, home to a gym, which we will be taking on in this episode. And you guys should know from Fire Red or from just first gen knowledge in general that will be the electric type gym with Lieutenant Surge, the Lightning American. So, if you guys are excited to take on the first gym of Kanto in this episode, please make sure to leave a like on the video down below. Your support is greatly appreciated as always. But first, we're gonna need something that we have not gotten into in a very, very long time. We need to get into our PC and grab Liberty, the Bellsprout, the impish chlorophyll Bellsprout, truly the strongest of our team. And Scrambler's gonna be sitting this gym out because Scrambler's gonna be pretty much useless for this one since it's electric type, and being part flying type with no ground moves or anything, Scrambler would be in a bit of a pickle. He would be in for a bit of a shock if he went into this gym. I already used up my obligatory shock pun for the video, so won't have to worry about that anymore. But look at this tree. I hate this. Like, the gym is looking all fancy and it's looking all inviting, like, hey, come get my badge, but then there's just a tree here. Lieutenant Surge put this here on purpose so that he could, like, hide away in his room and secretly watch anime and read manga. Yo, wait. So Lieutenant Surge is supposed to be all American, right? But what if he's like really into anime and manga and Japanese culture and he just doesn't want anybody to know? Oh my gosh. But Lieutenant Surge, the Lightning American, is the foe which we will be facing today. And here we are in Vermilion Gym. Let's go ahead and get some advice from our favorite fan ever. Yo, legend in the making. Hey, he's not saying champ in the making anymore because we're already the champ. He had to upgrade his vocabulary just for us. You lucked out this time. Traps at this gym have been out of order for a while, but the traps are back up and running now. What? Why lucky, you may ask? Because you can train yourself better that way. Make up your mind and go for Lieutenant Surge. How about... Yeah, get out of my face, dude. That was such a tease. Oh my gosh. But either way, I believe there is at least one double battle that you can get into in this gym. I think you can actually choose which is the double battle and which isn't. Lieutenant Surge saw my potential with electric-type Pokemon. Think you can beat me? I'm gonna take you down. Prepare to be shocked! Hey, I already used the obligatory shock pun for this video, man. You can't just go around doing that. That is not fair. Geez, these guys have 6 Pokemon. Oh, I failed to mention, I guess, so far, that the gyms in Kanto are no joke. It is crazy how, like, powerful some of the trainers here are. It is absolutely ridiculous. And it's kind of scaring me how strong this Jolteon is looking, actually. So let's go ahead and just focus all of our attacks. Should we go for the Electrode? Maybe it'll self-destruct, actually, if we don't take it out this turn. So, let's switch that Dragon Rush to the Electrode, which should be able to take it out, because that is a really frail Pokemon, and then Dark Pulse the Jolteon on it. Oh, he's helping handing it. If this thing explodes, we are probably both gonna die, but... luckily, it's only using Swift. Why would you use Swift? I have no idea. I guess it can hit 2 Pokemon at once, but even with the Helping Hand, it does absolutely nothing to either of our Pokemon, man. You think you can step to us with some little stars? Nah, unless they're throwing stars that are on fire and dipped in poison and made of venom and also bullets being shot out of a gun. That's not going to do anything to us, man. So get the heck out of here. I need to get to Lieutenant Surge and watch some Naruto with him, man. With alongside his secret hobby. Not that there's anything wrong with watching anime. I'm a huge anime fan, actually. It's just... I, especially since entering college, have not had a lot of time whatsoever to watch anime. I think the last one I watched was maybe... What? Why do you keep missing, Noodle? Come on, I'm giving you all the chances in the world here. Let's hit this one, please, and thank you. But, man. What was the last one I watched? I know the last, like, series that I watched seriously, like, ongoing series was Tokyo Ghoul, but I don't think the next season of that has come out yet, so I don't even know if that counts. How about... Sakura So. There was an anime called Sakura So. It was like a... There we go, Noodle. Thank you, finally. It was like a slice of life type of thing about these dudes, or not dudes, but people living in this dorm, and the dorm was gonna get torn down or whatever. Or basically it was just centered around them living in this dorm and doing crazy stuff together, because they were like the delinquents of the school, so they all got sent to this weird dorm together. And that was actually really hilarious. I've never been into slice of life anime, but it was so funny and so endearing. And I watched a lot of it with my friends who are off in the military, when they were here on leave, like 1 or 2 leaves ago, and it was just so fun, and I had to finish it by myself, and it's just such a great memory now, because I watched it with my friends, and it was so lighthearted, and it really, like, inspired me, you know? You ever sit down and watch an anime, and then it, like, inspires you to be a better human being, and you're like, wow, I need some better role models than anime characters, you know? Because that happens to me all the time, but, either way, this Jolteon is just refusing to go down. Let's go ahead and Dark Pulse it again. I'm not really paying too much attention to it, because I'm more worried about the electrodes, because this Jolteon does not seem to be doing much so far. Oh, this is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Pin Missile, that's a bug-type move, right? This is super effective, right? Yeah, that was super effective, and that hardly did anything. Man, Blackberry is such a monster, man. I didn't know Blackberries were made of steel these days. Maybe we've got, like, a mutant Blackberry or something, because that thing is just soaking up damage left and right like it's absolutely nothing. Noodle, Dragon Rush that Electrode, and it's gonna go down into the floor. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to get back into watching anime, especially since lately I've been, studying Japanese a lot. You know what, let's go ahead and quick attack it, because I don't want to waste that Dragon Rush on nothing. Oh wait, it's not going to send out another Pokemon this turn, that was... Well, guess it was a waste after all. But, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I've been studying Japanese lately, and I feel like watching anime would be, like, really good review for that, actually. That's what a lot of teachers have told me, actually, which is really cool. So, if you want to learn a foreign language and you also like anime, go ahead and learn Japanese, because you can just study by watching anime. Well, that's not actually true, because a lot of people, like, only watch anime to study, and then they only end up being able to say, like, Omae wa kage bunshin no jutsu desu, like, stuff like that. But, I don't know, it's been a big part of my childhood since I was a kid. I put a Sonic Generations mod up recently that was, Brolik, which is a cross between Legendary Super Saiyan Broly and Sonic, which is the most fanfiction thing in the world, but it's so cool, man. I am a sucker for stuff like that a lot of the time. I mentioned in there that I have been a huge Dragon Ball Z fan for all my life, and Dragon Ball Z was pretty much the first anime I ever watched. I guess you could maybe count Pokemon alongside that, but to me, Pokemon, I think I started with the games before I started with the anime, or I started them at the same time, but either way, it is not, like, the representative anime in my childhood. You know, that for me was Dragon Ball Z, and it really impacted me. Like, I remember with my one friend on the playground one time, his sister made, like, a Harry Potter club or whatever. They weren't real clubs, but oh wait. Ew, how shocking! You already said that! That's not even cool, man. First time it wasn't funny, the second time it's just cringeworthy, gosh. But, yeah, so my friend's sister made, like, a Harry Potter club at school and, like, got all her friends in it. My friend and I were like, oh, that's too wimpy. We're gonna make a Dragon Ball Z club. And it was just us, and we were like, alright. So your rank in the club depends on how buff your arms are. Except we were all, like, 8 years old, so we all had, like, the exact same little, like, stick arms. So that did not play out at all. You're here to defeat Lieutenant Surge? Not if I can help it! I'm his father. He sent me out here on garbage duty. He's actually kind of a jerk. Could you please go give him a talking to for me? He's been in his room watching Yu-Gi-Oh! All day. Not even Pokemon! Wow, he would be such a traitor if he were just watching Yu-Gi-Oh! All day. Like, that would not even be cool. Lieutenant Surge, what the heck you doing, man? But, yeah, we made this Dragon Ball Z club, and, like, we started, like, doing a whole bunch of push-ups and little, like, arm curls and stuff in order to get ourselves, like, stronger. And my friend quit pretty immediately. But actually, Goku was such an inspiration to me as a child, man. I wanted to be like him so bad. I wanted to be strong and able to protect people and challenge myself and all this. And, so I kept, like, I had no idea what I was doing, but I would always do, like, push-ups and, like, arm curls and stuff at home. And now, lifting weights is actually, like, one of my favorite hobbies in the world. It's something I've been doing for a couple years now, and it keeps me... Whoa, that is such a cool animation. Oh, it keeps me, like, sane, and it makes me feel good, and it's a huge part of my life, and it makes me, like, more confident about myself. I recommend everybody lifts weights, by the way. Man, woman, young, old, whatever, do it. It's a great idea. But, I think that all kind of started from Dragon Ball Z, which from what I've heard is not that rare a story to hear, which is awesome, man. It's so cool that so many people share such a, like, an innocent route to an awesome, like, huge part of their life, man. But yeah, that was my first inspiration to, like, train, you know? For a while, I took karate classes when I was, like, a 10 or 11 or 12 years old or something. But before that, I thought I was like teaching myself martial arts. I got like this book at the library with a bunch of jujitsu moves and stuff like that, and I would play with it with my friends. Sorry I failed you, Lieutenant Surge, sir. Please don't yell at me. Alright, sorry for the shortcut there. I was saying, I bet that Lieutenant Surge is a very, very scary screamer, given that he was, like, in the army or whatever. And drill sergeants in the army, kind of freak me out a little bit, man, I've gotta say. But, let's just go ahead and, I don't want to use a full restore, but we really don't have too many other healing items. We got the Sacred Ash, though, which, by the way, doesn't increase, Sacred Fire's power, but it revives all of the Pokemon in your party, but you can only use it outside of battle. So, let's just go ahead and full restore Noodle. And I guess Max Potion Blackberry, because I don't feel like going to the Pokemon Center, man. I am rich as heck. It don't matter. But, just like I was saying, it's so cool to me that, like, Dragon Ball Z inspired so many people to, like, better themselves as people for, like, the sake of their loved ones or whatever, or just to get stronger or this or that, and it definitely did that for me. So, I guess, question of the day, which I actually kind of want to start doing. What would you guys think of me doing, like, a question of the day type of thing? But question of the day is, ooh, have you ever been inspired by, or, like, what's your, like, favorite anime and why? And also, have you ever been, like, inspired by an anime or a fiction character in general, I guess? Because I know a lot of people are inspired by, like, Harry Potter or Hermione Granger or, like, Katniss Everdeen, I guess, is, like, one of the popular ones in recent years, stuff like that. But has any, like, character in fiction like that actually changed your life or made you want to go out and do something? Let me know, because that is a very, very interesting conversation, I think. So, first electric fence is unlocked, and it resets. Oh, God. So this puzzle, basically, you look through all the trash cans, and you find one with a switch under it, and it unlocks one of the electric fences, and then one of the adjacent trash cans has another switch to unlock the other fence. And there we go! Finally we got it! That actually, I'm really glad that only took that much time, and now the path to the leader is clear. He made us clean out his garbage for him, so let's go make him pay! Actually, wait. I just realized we are out of, Dragon Rush PP. That's awkward. There we go. Got our Dragon Rush PP back, and now we can make him pay! That was a lot less climactic than I thought. Hey, you little tyke! It may not be very smart to challenge me, but it takes guts. When it comes to electric-type Pokemon, I'm #1! I've never lost in the battlefield. I'll zap you just like I do all my enemies in battle. What is up with the terrible puns in this gym? Oh my god, get out of here. But here we go, we are facing off against the first Kanto gym leader that we can battle against, which is Lieutenant Surge, the Lightning American. And look at him, man, he is so, like, an American stereotype. He's got the blonde hair, the ripped arms, the bro tank. He's gotta have the bro tank, the camo jeans. This is, like, it's so interesting, because you know this is, like, at least one, like, Japanese originated, like, stereotype conception of an American, you know, which is a really, really interesting thing to me. So recently, I mentioned it in videos, recently, I guess, but I went to Japan on a study abroad for 2 months, and you get asked a lot of, like, stereotypical questions if you just start talking to people, and it's kind of funny, actually. Like, a lot of people ask me, like, so, there's a lot of guns in America, right? Especially since when I went there, this was around the time of, like, the, Christina Grimmie and all of that stuff, and there was, like, a lot of shootings and stuff going on, and it was not that fun. It was a terrible time. And a terrible time to be, like, a... Oh god, this thing's setting up on this. But, like, a representative of America, because I'd go there and people were like, so does everybody just have guns in America? And I was like, not everybody. They're like, wait, but do people just carry them around? I'm like, yeah, sometimes. They're like, why? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't make the rules. And, like, I don't want to get too political on a YouTube video, because you can have your opinions or whatever, but it was so funny, because almost every adult that I sat down and had a conversation with, and we ended up talking about America, they would always be like, so, by the way, why is Donald Trump a presidential candidate? And I would just respond like, I have no idea. Don't ask me. Oh, man. But I don't mean to spark any sort of political controversy in, like, the comments or anything like that. But it was just so funny that being abroad at this time as an American means that you're, like, a representative for America on the issue of why Donald Trump could possibly become the president. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Maybe toupees are in these days. Maybe, like, he kind of looks a little bit like he smells like toes, you know? Is that just me? Is that just me who gets that impression? I don't know, man. Oh, I should have switched out to Hot Dog. What am I doing, man? Noodle is getting super, super strong right now. So Blackberry and Scrambler, I think, are still level 45, but Noodle is sitting over here pretty at level 50, missing Aqua Tails, which is kind of... Noodle, come on, man. Oh, this isn't going to kill us, is it? That last one actually did a lot of damage. I really hope not. Okay, we're still alive. What does that do? Lower our accuracy. Man, that is not a bad move, actually. But, Noodle's getting super duper strong, but actually, I do want Noodle to get super duper strong. Because, when she does, she will evolve into a Dragonite. And for some reason, Lance had some Dragonites that were getting fed that, like, special rare candy or something. Because he had Dragonites that were level, like, 49 and 50, but Dragonair evolves at level 55. So we've got quite a ways to go yet, which is why I am training Noodle up as much as I possibly can. Man, I wish I had whatever, like, sprinkles that Lance was putting in those Dragonair's cupcakes to make them evolve so early, because that would be very, very nice, but unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait a little while, and Noodle's still got a ton of experience from that, man. Electrode is coming out, well, I guess Gatorade really can't do anything else in this battle, so Scrambler, I guess, just got the shaft. Let's go out with Blackberry. I feel like Blackberry can handle an Electrode. Blackberry does not have the highest attacking stats in the world, but because she is just so dang tanky, it doesn't matter. I can sit out here for 30 turns and just Dark Pulse this thing until it goes straight to Heckle, man. Straight to Heckle. That doesn't even make any sense. And man, Lieutenant Surge, for being a big, strong, scary American, you are using the jerkiest strategies in the world right now, man. What is this double-teaming garbage on a fast Electro? That is, like, not even cool. Just go ahead and hit me with your Swift, or your Sonic Boom, or your Spark, or whatever it is. I want this payback to be double so I can take this thing out real easy. So it's gonna hit us with Shockwave, which is a infinite accuracy electric-type move, if I'm not mistaken. And that's not going to matter because we're not going to use Sand Attack against it because we don't play cheap like that, even though we did in the champion battle, you know, because we kind of had to. But either way, let's go ahead and take this dude out. And you can see that these guys are very, very close to level, actually higher in level than most of our Pokemon. So Johto gyms are absolutely no joke. I assume he's going to use like a full restore or something. Yup, and there he goes. Full restore on the Electro. Jeez. Lieutenant Surge, come on, man. You can do better than that. Oh, no, the Dark Pulse is going to miss. Let's pay back, because I assume he's going to use Shockwave. God, this is going to be so annoying if this dude double teams up to +6, and then we have to take him out. I will legit just go in with a Noodle and Dragon Rush this thing and take it out in one hit. Oh my god, he's +5 right now. What is this garbage? Lieutenant Surge, you are being a terrible American right now. You know what an American would do? 6 Electrodes, they all know Explosion. You just throw them at your opponent and they blow up and die. That's what an American would do. But you are getting to +6 evasiveness. Are you actually kidding me right now? This is ridiculous. Like, actually ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess let's just pay back it because it has no... And it's gonna Thunder Wave us to paralyze us. Oh my gosh, that is so annoying. Dude, Lieutenant Surge, you are such a jerk. Holy cow, man. At least it got paralyzed as well, so it'll maybe not be able to move. Can we get like a crit and just end this battle off? Because I am not trying to be here all day. Oh my gosh, no. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, I'm gonna Quick Attack. No, I'm not. I'm going to be paralyzed and not able to move. This is ridiculous. Okay, now he's up to +6. He was up to +5 before, excuse me. As if he wasn't evasive enough. This thing is just probably rolling around the whole room all fast like a marble. And we're paralyzed twice in a row, so that's really nice. This actually could be a problem, like, if we aren't able to hit this thing pretty soon, because, like, if Noodle comes back out, Noodle's pretty low health, I think, right now. We can go ahead 3 in a row with the paralysis. Why? We can heal up Noodle, is what I was trying to say. And then we could just use... oh my god, and then we're gonna miss the quick attack after so many times being paralyzed. This is stupid. Why? 4 paralysis out of 5 attacks. That's so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. But we'll probably end up just healing up Noodle and then trying to hit this thing with like a couple extreme speeds or something like that, because this is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, why? We can't even hit a single quick attack. I wanted to get this thing below half and then try to hit it with like a Dark Pulse or something, because I just want it to be gone and out of my life. But apparently that's... oh my gosh, thank you, Blackberry. Thank you so much. Now, all we have to do is hit this thing with one payback, especially if it's boosted, and then it will be gone. Can we do that? Is this shockwave gonna kill us? No, it's not, but I assume this next one is, so... Well, you know what, Blackberry? It looks like you might end up having to go down. Yes, that is the case. This Electrode's gonna use Shockwave. It's not gonna miss, of course. We just spent like 2.5 minutes on this one Pokemon, man. That is ridiculous. Who do we want to go out into is my question. Yeah, Noodle is really low. So let's just go out into Hot Dog right now. Because whatever Hot Dog throws out there is going to be able to take this thing out. That I know for sure. So that I am not worried about. It doesn't have any physical attacks, so the Intimidate doesn't really matter. Let's just Flamethrower this thing. I know... Oh my gosh, yes, Hot Dog! Alright, Blackberry, I know you might be tired from those earlier battles we had you in or something, but you gotta pull your weight like Hot Dog does. Hot Dog comes out on a +6 evasiveness Electrode, hits it with one Flamethrower, and it's down. Now that is a barbecue, and what is more American than a barbecue, Lieutenant Surge? Tell me that, you secret anime fan. So he's got an Electabuzz left, and let's just go ahead and leave Hot Dog out here, why not? Even though Hot Dog and Noodle are the only ones getting trained now, and they are the strongest members of our team, but it's not over yet. It's just beginning. Look at my biceps. Ah! You know what? I think it is over, actually, Lieutenant Surge. I think we're going to go ahead and Flare Blitz this thing. And if you use a Light Screen against a Flare Blitz, you must not know what you're doing, because this is going to bust straight through that Light Screen. It could be a Light Screen, a Dark Screen, a Heavy Screen, whatever. This Electabuzz is going to go down. No, it's not. Oh my gosh, it survived? Yo, I actually cannot believe that. How defensive is Electabuzz? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because it is 5 levels higher than us. Oh, last one! Never give up! Trust your instincts! Oh, I mean, that's not American. I didn't just quote a Japanese video game. That'd be ridiculous. Let's go ahead and Flamethrower this thing, though, and this should take this Electabuzz and the Lightning American. Wow, this thing is defensive. Way more defensive than I remember it being. Let's just go ahead... Alright. So he's going to full restore. Yes, that's what I thought he was going to do. And this Flare Blitz should take this Electabuzz down very low. And if we need to, we can come in with Noodle and Extreme Speed. If not, then we should be good. If this takes it out, I'll be happy with that too, because Noodle will get all the experience. And there we go! Electabuzz is down off that awesome RNG that last time, and it is really, like, surprisingly defensive. But Noodle, grab that experience, and there goes the first gym leader of the Kanto region. My electric trick. My electric bill. Oh god, I forgot to pay my electric bill. And all the lights just shut off. All those Pokemon just fall on the floor. Ah, you are strong. Okay, kid, you get the Thunder Badge. Wow, straight and to the point. I respect it. That Thunder Badge suits those who defeated me. Take good care of it, okay? There is something else. Here's a great TM for you. And we get TM34, which I think is Shockwave? That TM contains Shockwave. Zap! Do you like my Zap impression? Isn't it cool? Zap! Use it to go like lightning. When you go north, you will see a big city called Saffron. Hey kids, still slugging and chugging away? When you go north, you'll see a big city called Saffron. So, that means that we have become gym trainers in the Kanto region. Let me just go ahead and show off our Kanto badges real quick. Look at that! Now we have not only 8 badges from the Johto region, but 1 from the Kanto region as well. And it's kind of out of order, which is bothering me a little bit, but we will get to fixing that as soon as possible. So, that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. If you enjoyed and you have not already, please make sure to leave a like on the video down below. A very American like, if you will. Because America is watching and America needs your help. With that, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and next time we're going to go to Saffron to take on the next gym leader of the Kanto region. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you guys then.